we are almost done with the game. We have this to do, we have the memories to do, and then we have the end of the game to do. And then that's it. Damn, I don't have a lot of good shields. Yeah, I guess I'll stick with this one. Okay, let's go. So, how about that Ocarina of Time remake, huh? I don't think I mentioned that on here yet. There was a Nintendo Direct last week. It was a pretty boring Nintendo Direct, I'll be honest. Nothing really too amazing that interested me. They announced at the very end a remake of Ocarina of Time, which we knew way ahead of time because it was leaked to high heaven. To the brave soul who wishes to master a divine beast, you have done well to return to this place of beginnings. You have overcome many challenges thus far. Now, allow me to bestow upon you one final trial. Look at that Korok there. Return the Sheikah Slate to the terminal you first obtained it from. Do so, and the final passageway will reveal itself. Okay. Interesting how this Korok disappears for this. I feel like they probably regretted putting a Korok there when planning the DLC. We'll let this play out. Anyway, so they revealed the Ocarina of Time remake. And it has split the fandom. People were excited for an Ocarina of Time remake, and others, now that they've seen the game, or at least seen what the game potentially looks like with this reveal trailer. There has been no gameplay trailer yet, as of this moment. It looks like a very uncanny Unreal Engine 5 fan-made game. Like, it kind of doesn't look right. And on one hand, yes, I'm excited for it, you know. Despite the fact that it's a remake again. We've already had a remake. This is now the second remake of Ocarina of Time, which I guess is better than Star Fox, which now has a third remake. Okay, let's see how much of this dungeon I remember. I'm gonna do this whole thing by memory, but then again, it's not like these dungeons in this game are that difficult. This ain't no water temple, or the stone tower temple, or the ancient cistern. Welcome, hero. You have overcome many trials to reach me. Now it is time to face the final trial. This trial is a complex labyrinth. To start, you would need a map. I do need to wake up early for work tomorrow, and it's already 11 o'clock at night. You may obtain more. You may obtain map information. Shit. At least this music's nice. So, Ocarina of Time remake. Of course, I'll give it a try. Of course, I'm somewhat excited. But the art style just has me kind of back and forth. More back. You know, more back than forth. Like, ugh. This doesn't really look that right. How do I rotate this? I don't remember. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to have that rotate. Or something along the lines. Hold on. Let me see. Wait, you didn't even get the map! Fool. But it's not the art style for the new game that has people most disappointed. No, me, along with a lot of fans, or rather I should phrase that properly, a lot of fans, including myself, are more disappointed that it's a remake of a game we've already had. You know, we want something new, especially with the new console. When the Switch 1 came out, we had Breath of the Wild, which I'm still playing now, nearly a decade later. We had Mario Odyssey, Smash Ultimate, like these were just chef's kiss with the new console. The hype was real back then. And when it comes to the Switch 2, it's a rather dry spell. Because you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you have Kirby Air Riders. I mean, yes, I love Kirby and Donkey Kong. Well, Donkey Kong was never for me, but, you know, a lot of Donkey Kong fans out there. While these IPs are popular, there are no Mario or Zelda or Pokemon. Like, those ones are the system sellers. We do have new Pokemon, but that's not coming out yet. But at least that was announced, right? So, we're still waiting for a brand new Mario, brand new Zelda. Oh my god. I don't remember anything about this dungeon. Oh, I kind of did that by accident. Okay, so that rotates that. Now, what does that do? Okay, let me go over here. Yeah, I want a brand new Mario title, a brand new Zelda title. Like, we're all waiting for that next big 3D Zelda game. And I mean big 3D Zelda game. If you really think about it, ever since Breath of the Wild, we've had Tears of the Kingdom, which is just more Breath of the Wild since the game reused the map, right? And then we had Echoes of Wisdom, while yeah, that's a brand new 3D Zelda game. It's not 3D to the point like Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, hell, even Wind Waker. You know, it's not the same. Sure, it was 3D, but it was more top-down, almost grid-like. So the last... you could make the argument the last genuine 3D Zelda game was Breath of the Wild. I know, we had Tears of the Kingdom, but like I said, it's kind of just a rehash of Breath of the Wild. It reused the same map. Yes, it added more locations to explore, new gimmicks, new playstyles, but it still reused the map. Like, we want something brand new. Tears of the Kingdom was super hype. It was awesome to play, but time has passed, right? And in terms of Mario, the last big Mario game, to my knowledge... Wait, that's not even right. That's not remotely right. The last big 3D Mario game was Mario Odyssey. We've had 3D games since then, mostly just sports games and Mario Kart. But that's not the same, you know? It's no Mario Galaxy, it's no Mario Sunshine. Anyways, we're getting off topic. I'm supposed to be talking about Ocarina of Time. You know, I actually didn't hate the 3DS remake. I actually rather enjoyed it. I liked the quote-unquote new art style it had. I liked it. I played it. I enjoyed it. I didn't realize there was so much dislike for the 3DS version. It was on the 3DS, so, you know, that did kind of harm its reputation. Not saying the 3DS was bad, but it would have been better on a console. Like, imagine playing that art style of Ocarina of Time on, say, the Wii U. We had Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Am I supposed to do something? Oh, no, I thought it would just splat into the lava. Okay. Ooh, there's a chest over there. No, 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 no. No! I almost kicked it in like a soccer ball for the World Cup. Ah, I see where I need to put it. Maybe I did that a little too early. Nope, it's fine. Anyway, so, what do you guys think of the Ocarina of Time remake? I'm very curious to see it. You know, we only got a reveal trailer. Who knows? That might just be the reveal trailer. But I imagine the art style would look somewhat similar. Was I supposed to put it somewhere? Instead of carrying it over? Oh. Oops. Ah, well, who cares? As long as I got it done. Instead of 5 terminals, there's only 4. Now, I want that. And I'm also a little bit disappointed by the fact that, while yes, Ocarina of Time is beloved and I love Ocarina of Time, I'm a little disappointed. It's like, damn, no love shown for any of the niche Zelda games, you know, only the most popular ones. Then again, we did get Link's Awakening remade, but that one is pretty beloved too, at least to my knowledge. Not as beloved as, obviously, the big 3D games, but still. You know? Like, that's what I want to see more of. I want to see more love shown for the niche 2D titles. Like, we got a remake for Link's Awakening, even though that was also kind of chibi art style. Like, give me anything, some sort of remake. It doesn't have to be fully 3D. I'll even take it in the chibi art style, preferably not. Give me new remakes of older niche 2D Zelda games, like the Oracle games, or what else is there? The Four Swords one, the trio, which was created by I forget who. You know, the trio of games, Four Swords Adventures, Minish Cap. They were developed by I can't remember who now. Well, not developed, but they were co-developed or whatever. I can't see the health bar! And think about this for a moment. If the new Ocarina of Time remake art style really is this ugly, uncanny Unreal Engine 5 look, imagine if we get that for Majora's Mask. That game is already creepy enough as is. Anyway, so 4 more terminals. Let's hook that in first. God damn it. Oh no, I need to hook this in after the terminals. Okay. There's a ladder there. What else is there to say? I doubt this is the way you're meant to get over here. But hey, it works. in a way, I kind of would have preferred if they just re-released Ocarina of Time the way it looked on the 3DS. You know, they re-released and upscaled the other 3D games. Geez, I'm blanking out on how to say, how to speak. You know, they re-released and touched up Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. I kind of would have liked to see them do the same with just the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time. There is a chest back there. Don't forget that we are currently inside the Great Plateau. Jeez, I don't remember anything I gotta do. Wait a second. Oh, I see. And then that'll move this. Mm-hmm. Well, aside from this, I have some big announcements. Or not some, I have a big announcement. Now, this is still a little too early to say. But, you already know. I got no one to talk to, so who the hell else am I gonna share this news with? I'm gonna be an uncle! Literally earlier tonight, my mom told me to come. I have good news. You'll be happy. So she took me to my sister's bathroom, and then she showed me, look at the table. And there were 2 separate pregnancy tests that were positive. And then I'm told that this was like only 3 days ago. So it hasn't even been a week. What the hell am I supposed to do? So it's still way too early, to be sure. I'm told that you can be 100% certain after like 3 months, and it's only been 3 days. So, it's still a little too early to say for certain. But it seems like it's the case. And oh god, you've heard me complain about my sister quite a lot. Her being pregnant, she is gonna be such a bitch to be around. She's not gonna do anything. But I won't be doing things for her, I'll be doing things for the kid. I don't know what the hell I need to do. I don't remember this dungeon whatsoever. No. Like, what does this do? Unless I need to hit this. I hit it the wrong way. Good job. Let's try that again. Well, that shut off the water. Did all that do for me was give me a chest? Well, that opened up the path down here. So, what does this do? How close am I to the next terminal? It's right around here somewhere. Okay. I don't remember squat about this dungeon, I'll be honest. Alright, now the water's filled up again. What does that do? What, now I have the metal ball over on that side? Like, how do I get out of here? Aha. Well, that's two. And, you know, my sister has been trying to have a kid for quite a long time. A lot of health issues as to why they weren't able to have one. And to be told that it's finally happening, potentially, you know, it's almost surreal. It's almost like, oh my god, I never thought we would actually get to this moment. Oh! Oh, I thought this thing only extended. I didn't think it would completely detach. Well, hold on, let me just put this down for a second. Because I see that there as well. Can I reach it? I can. Aha. I was supposed to use this up there. And now that gets this rotating. It would be kind of scary to be trapped in between walls in a gear like this. Even if you know it would be for mere seconds. Well, it seems like I needed to enter from the bottom anyways. Where'd you come from? It doesn't really matter what shield I use. I could even do a pot lid. This is kind of a crazy camera angle, don't you think? Anyways, now that that distraction's out the way, how do I get back over there? You gotta love the detail that even Link's hat is going with the wind. But it doesn't fly off of his head! How much longer until my sword is back? 4 minutes. Well, I have this shitty weapon. Don't you think Link, instead of spending all that time drawing his bow if the enemy's close enough, he would just grab the arrow with his hand and just stab with it? Well, I guess I may as well, since I'm about to lose it anyways. Okay, so what did this really do for me? I wonder, if I do this, will it rotate the other way? Yeah, instead of sucking me in, it now blows me away. Pause. Now I can float over there. And now I need you to suck me in. Pause this so that I can fly over. This was not... Never mind. I was about to say this was not done right. I didn't jump with good enough space or whatever. Can you tell I'm tired? Oh, I'm sleepy. Sleep is good. Sleep is life. Okay, so now I'm done with this. Yeah! I still have that terminal all the way on the other side. Was there a chest up there? I saw something orange up there. No, I don't think so. Cool, stopping that fan, stopping that propeller, stops the entire rotation, too. Has it not been 4 minutes yet? No, it's only been around 3. Why do I hear a sound? Why do I hear you? Oh, you want to know an interesting detail? The Guardians you see here, they're orange. They're not pink. So these ones are not corrupted by Ganon's malice. Okay, clearly that was not the way to do this. But let me see. So I already have that connected. Yeah, so I should be able to just go right on in. Was the entrance at the bottom or at the top? Here we go. Wait, but how am I supposed to stand? Where am I supposed to stand? I can't exactly reach it. Wait a second. Unless, wait, does it extend even more? No, I think that's as far as it'll go. No. But, what if I tried something like this? Does this stick out? Nope, it comes off. It completely detaches. Did it work? Did it work? It did not work. There we go. Snaps right into place. No, no, no. I'm supposed to do it like that. That way it'll push. So let's see. I need the electric source. Never mind. It already has a door opened. Aw, too late. What? What happened? Are you not supposed to... Oh. I was about to say, aren't you supposed to rotate the other way? No, that's right. Only one of them does. Oops. Oh, but now that's... No, I gotta wait I gotta wait for that thing to completely rotate all the way over. And then to a point where I can open the door. Wait, not open the door. Where I can actually activate the terminal. Well, I guess we just have to go a whole loop. Was there a treasure chest in this room I didn't get yet? You know, unlike the Divine Beast, you actually can come back into this dungeon whenever you want, for whatever reason. So that means any chest you don't get in here, you could always come back and get later on. Ooh, listen to the music. It's sped up. Can I get out, please? I wonder, is there actually a chest in here somewhere? You know, in this giant washing machine? Kinda doesn't look like it. Let's get out before we lose our exit. So now this will fit. Oh, just missed it. And that should be it. One last peek. Anything I should know about? Nah, let's just get going. You have proven to possess the power of a true hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia. It's kind of crazy to see one of these guys move. You know, it's kind of like that feeling... of course this doesn't actually happen, it's not real. You ever get that fear looking at a statue and just being afraid it'll come to life, it'll start moving? Yeah, that's kind of the same feeling with this guy. So this guy's battle music is actually fire until it's not. You'll hear. If you never heard this theme before, you'll hear. It's actually quite fire, but then it becomes not that much. Sounds pretty cool right now, doesn't it? And then at this point, it's like, doesn't sound as hot anymore. This is also a boss battle you can re-battle anytime you want. Is this guy the only Sheikah to have ever literally been attacked by the Master Sword? Now we have all of his shadow clones to deal with. You just have to be able to tell which one's a real one. I'll be real. I don't remember what to do here. Is he always going to be the first one? what am I supposed to do? Yo! Damn, just too late. He's tilting the whole platform. You know what's interesting? You're actually on a floating platform right above Hyrule. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one of these sea urchins. Yeah. Yeah, let me slice up your ankle. What if we can catch a glimpse of his face? He kind of has some sound effects, or what sounds like the same sound effects as Tentalis. Hey, don't you zomboss me! I don't even know what you're doing. Yeah, you're really zombossing me right now. Stomping and then sending out some underlings to do your work. My shield, man! Well, you just severely missed there. Yo, enough of this!
It is my pleasure.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up. I'm surprised me attacking those ankle bracelets of yours doesn't nullify my damage, kind of like the way it does for Hinox's. I have no idea what you're doing, and I don't care. I think he was about to send more clones. You face that challenge. Wow. You face that challenge with great courage. You know, that challenge. You have erased all doubt from my mind. You are a true hero. Bitch, after all you put me through? As such, you were destined to take hold of this ancient masterpiece. Cool, am I gonna pilot this flying saucer? Distilling rune. Yeah, this thing's a rune. Master Cycle Zero. Insert materials into the tank to convert them into fuel. You know, when I first played this, for some reason my mind thought only organic matter would have worked, so like fruits, wood. But no, you can use anything. You know, stones, uh, guardian parts, things are not organic. I don't know why I thought only organic material would be able to fuel this thing. But damn, it would have been so much cooler if if we could have piloted that UFO right there. Imagine being able to fly around Hyrule at your leisure on that thing. Oh well, we got a motorcycle instead. Which I'm glad at least made sense, made it into a Mario Kart game. Right? Oh. Ah, it's you. Oh. I can't put my feather on it, but I get the feeling you're even more... Yeah, you are even more accomplished than you were when we last met. I happen to have the perfect song for someone as esteemed as you. I would love to sing it for you. My teacher's unfinished song, the one I told you about. Oh. I finally completed the key verses. This lofty location is the perfect stage to sing this special song. It takes place 100 years ago, at Hyrule Castle. Yes, the very castle you can still see over yonder. It's about the magnificent inauguration of the chosen champions. If you would, please please listen to this special song. The Champions Ballad.
Welcome, warriors. I'd like to thank you for joining me here today, and for your bravery in accepting this fateful task. I officially appoint you Hyrule's champions, and bestow upon you this sacred garb. That blue is a symbol of the royal family. One that has been passed down for countless generations. Those garments you now wear were all crafted by my daughter, Zelda. Zelda, I trust you with the task only a daughter of the royal family can fulfill. Lead our champions, princess, and together, protect our kingdom from the threat of Calamity Ganon.
I tell you, those formal shindigs really take it out of me.
This is the Sheikah slate, eh?
It is. Apparently, there are more uses for it than we originally thought. Sadly, we've yet to decipher all of its secrets.
The princess showed me something strange recently. Somehow it can create true-to-life images.
Wow. I would love to see it. Princess? May I ask a special favor of you?
All right, this spot should work nicely. Keep your eyes on the Sheikah slate, everyone. Daruk, can you crouch down a bit? You're as big as Death Mountain.
Huh? Oh.
What's with the glum face, Princess? Give me a big smile. Rivali, move your tail closer to the group.
Fine.
Mifa, you look so tense. Deep breaths, okay?
Right.
Stay just like that. Here we go. Smile. Click, snap.
That was a really nice memory. After the ceremony, they would all forever be known as champions. My teacher always advised me to write songs that transport the listener to the moment in time you're singing of. Now, I finally feel I understand what he meant and the true power of music. By the way, I found this when I was looking through my teacher's notes. I was thinking, you should be the one to keep it. Your courageous heart reminds me of the indomitable spirit of the champions. I know you'll treasure it. Picture of the champions. A picture of Zelda and the 5 champions, taken after the inauguration ceremony at Hyrule Castle. Cass gifted you this precious item after completing the champions ballad. You know, this music we don't really ever get to hear again. This music right here. Well, that's convenient. The moment Link remembers that photo's existence, Cass has it on him. A final thought. May the souls of the champions who watch over Hyrule rest in peace.
Link. Link. I have watched your journey, every step. You have overcome every challenge with great courage. With the power that you have attained, I am certain you can defeat Calamity Ganon. Truly.
And if I just don't touch anything, the camera lingers like this. But we're not gonna defeat Ganon just yet. We have one more thing to do. But let's give our bike... Never mind. Let's give our bike a little test drive, shall we? Yeah, we can make donuts and tire tracks all across Hyrule. Who needs a horse anymore? It's not like I use a horse that much in this game anyways. Oh shit. Whoa! I don't know, it's kind of crazy to see in a Zelda game Link riding a motorcycle. You can even charge with it too. Whoops. And you can even see the fuel gauge over on the right. Could have sworn there was a way to jump with the bike. Anyway, so would the Master Cycle Zero have been useful during the Koroks? Yes, actually, very much. Would it have made it much faster? Absolutely. So, there's one more thing to do before we end off. one last thing to do with said picture. And it is like one of the most heartwarming and yet heartbreaking moments also. At least to me. And it's completely unprompted too. You're supposed to figure this out on your own. The game doesn't tell you this at all. So, one last time to look at it in our key items. Picture of the champions. It doesn't. The game doesn't tell you what to do with this thing whatsoever. Like, you're supposed to figure this out on your own. And if you never do, well, you're out of luck. Anything under this rock? No. Well, yeah, there was. Took a moment for it to spawn in. Anyways, if you come over here to this empty spot in Link's house, it seems like... Wait, this seems like a good spot for the picture you got from Cass. Would you like to display the picture? Of course. Oh, it's so beautiful, and so heartbreaking too. We commemorate the memory of our friends, but we also have to remember that they're all dead. Well, it's noon in-game now, and I'm sleeping until noon again. Link's gonna sleep for a full 24 hours. Oh, and a blood moon too. Okay. And now, it is time to do the one last thing before actually finishing off the game. The last thing to do... Wait, I never did this? Wait, I never reported to Impa for this. Whoops. I was thinking, why is there an extra one here? This one, we still need to do this, and this one's just perma always here. Wait, I never did that. Let's go ahead and do that. Shit. I was supposed to do this... I was supposed to do this like a year ago. Whoops. So the sword has been returned to its rightful owner. Heh, just as I expected of you, hero. Isn't it so easy to forget Impas in this game?
Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I was supposed to get this one done long ago. Yo, open the door! Thank you. And I will take your offerings. Thank you, villagers. Okay, now! we have one thing left to do, and that is the memories. The memories is the last thing we have to do before finishing the game. But that'll be next time. So, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time for the second last thing to do in this game, which is collecting the memories. Okay, bye.
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
I'm gonna go to sleep now. How much more time do I have for the other two, by the way? 52 seconds? Yeah, whatever. See you guys next time.